I hope you're enjoying this course so far. In this lecture, I'm going to be talking a little bit about what Salesforce is. This may be because some members of our class may be unfamiliar with what Salesforce entails. Well, this lecture is going to answer all those questions. So, the biggest question of all, what is Salesforce? And you can see immediately that Salesforce is a mammoth of an organization as a business. Salesforce is huge, but the functionality it offers is so extensive. It works with organizations such as Twitter, Google, Amazon, and Facebook, organizations and companies that I'm sure you are familiar with. And it also offers a lot of services to these companies, which makes it so powerful. I'm going to be talking a bit more about those. So what is it? It's a multi-tenant environment which provides an environment that suits your company's business needs. So I've used environment twice in the sentence because it's like an ecosystem, okay? It's not just the software, but it's almost like Facebook or Google where you use it for multiple things. Secondly, it is a customer relationship management tool, or a CRM. That's what it originally began as, and it still largely plays that role. And what it does is it helps a sales team track and manage customers. In addition to that, Salesforce also offers a wide variety of other tools and apps that you can use, and I'm going to talk a little bit about those. But the primary use of Salesforce is that it's a cloud tool. In other words, it's a database, if you will. A very simple way of understanding it is a massive database that's in the cloud that helps you manage customer data. All right, and so let's think a little bit about how it works. Okay, it helps you think about your legacy systems, in other words, your infrastructure, your call systems, your financial systems, your HR systems, and your corporate systems. Salesforce provides all of these services to massive companies and very, very small companies, up to 12 employees, up to 3,000, 4,000 international conglomerates. Salesforce has packages that can serve those industries' needs. But let's take a little bit more and dive in deeper. So what does it do? Okay, firstly, it provides infrastructure services, so it operates databases, as I've mentioned, web servers and data centers. It has applications, so infrastructure applications, like things like security of information, integration, customization. It offers operational services such as monitoring of information, backup of information, and it also provides customizing customer relationship management systems to an individual organization's needs. So infrastructure, application, operations, and innovation is essentially what it's known as. And that is why the opportunity for Salesforce is so huge, because it has such a variety of services that it offers. But let's look at it in a more simple way. Many people who I've interacted with use Salesforce for sales. And so what it helps you do is think about who your customers are, all right? Convert those customers into contacts, in other words, people that you may connect with or contact, all right? Organize those contacts in a registry of some kind, qualify them, in other words, figure out who is most likely to purchase your product, possibly meet with them or call them, and then plan your next step. So suspects, leads, prospects, opportunities, events, and forecasts. And if you can imagine, large organizations want information about their customers so that they can provide more value to them, and that's what Salesforce allows you to do. Now imagine you have a variety, thousands if not millions of customers, and you're making different sales throughout the Salesforce time, and your business is doing well. Salesforce helps you both measure and manage. You measure your progress in two forms. One, in reports, what we call reports, and two, in what we call dashboards. Dashboards are visual representations of data that show you macro trends. It's where the measurement and management comes together. It shows you where you are, measurement, and allows you to plan strategically, management. Secondly, it allows you to also look at individual records. So if we're looking at our sales overall, we may want to look at specific customers or specific businesses that have provided us business. We can then run what is called a report, which is an extraction of the information based on certain criteria. Let me give you an example. If we wanted to look at the customers that were our top paying customers or our top sales, if we have millions of customers in the system, we would need to run a report that filters out anyone who hasn't paid for a certain number of products or provided certain resources to us. And if we took out that filter, the report would show us everyone. And so we can customize this for time, for quarters, fiscal quarters, financial years. We can also customize this by geographic regions. And so reports help us really define who our customers are and where they are. Finally, Salesforce also allows us different platforms. You can use Salesforce on your mobile device, on your iPad, or even on your laptop. Okay, let's take a look at some of the really important features of Salesforce, all right? It's the #1 customer relationship management tool product in the world, and its platform is cloud-based, and one of the reasons is because Salesforce cuts out a lot of expenses from the IT team, all right? The reason why Salesforce is such a powerful tool is because it's in the cloud, okay? And that allows you to cut out the middleman, really get to the heart of what your organization needs, the customers. It brings you closer to your customers by taking care of the data that you need to organize your performance. I hope this lecture has been helpful. In the next lectures, we're going to be diving in more about the specific skills you need, the demand for those skills, and look at some interview questions.